Well, hello everyone. My name is Mr. Seth, and I am so excited to get to teach you how to play this ukulele. This instrument is very easy and anybody can learn to play it. And we're gonna do that together in just a few short videos. Now, in this first video, we're gonna be talking about the different parts of the ukulele. So each of these different areas of the ukulele has a name, and I'm gonna teach all those to you. Are you ready? So this part of the ukulele right here, okay, this whole big area, okay, this is called the body. Can everybody say body? Okay, and if this is the body, right, this is the body, then what is this? We got body, we got the neck, okay? So this is the body and the neck, and then if we have body, neck, the next thing is the head, okay? So we have the body, the neck, and the head. Everybody with me, one more time, ready? Body, neck, head, okay? And then these are the ears. No, they're not the ears, okay? These are the tuners, okay? So we have body, neck, head, tuners, okay? Then we have these little pieces of plastic right here. These are called the strings, okay? So we have body, neck, head, tuners, strings, okay? And then this part right here is called the bridge, okay? So we have the body, neck, head, tuners, strings, the bridge, and then we have this part of wood right here. Do you see this with all the little pieces of metal on it? Okay. This is called the fretboard. I know that might be a hard word, but ready? Fretboard. Okay. And each of these are called frets. Can you say frets? Okay. So with me, one more time. Here we go. Ready? We have the body, the neck, the head, the tuners, the strings, the bridge, the fretboard, that's this whole piece of wood, and then each one of these is called the frets, okay? So if we can learn that, that's the first step of being able to know this instrument. You're gonna hear me say all of those words throughout this whole series. So we now get to learn to play our very first thing on this instrument, okay? This is really fun, it's really easy. You guys got this, okay? So I want you to hold your ukuleles like this. For some people, it can be a little bit weird where you're gonna hold your ukulele, how you're gonna hold it. But I really want you guys to just sit up straight, okay? And then grab your ukulele, and I want you to kind of with your forearm right here, okay? I want you to hold that ukulele against yourself like this, okay? So I don't want you to hold it like this, okay? Instead, I want you to hold it like this, okay? So it's pressed up against me. And then with this hand, okay, I'm going to take my thumb and put it up on the top of the neck, okay? And then this other part of my hand is just gonna kind of wrap around, sit right here, almost like I'm pinching something in between my knuckle right here and then my thumb, okay? So just like that. That's where we're gonna hold the neck of the ukulele, okay? And I want you to try this, okay? Take your thumb and put it on the very top string of your ukulele, just like this. Just rest it right there. And then with these two fingers like this, okay, I want you to move these to the very bottom, and I want you to walk back and forth, okay? Just like this. Try it. If this is too hard, you can take your thumb and you can just go on the bottom like this too. But I want you to try to get these two fingers to walk like this. This is our very first thing we're playing. I want you to try it. Just try to do this for a little while. Everybody. Okay? And then I want you to try this. We're gonna press down with just the tip of our finger. So not this meaty part right here, but instead the tip of our finger. Okay? We're holding our ukuleles the right way with the thumb up on top, and I want you to press down on this string. Okay? This is the first fret, this space in between this piece of metal and this white piece right here. This is called the first fret. So I want you to press down with the tip of your finger on the first fret, and then back over here, hold it with your forearm, and then I want you to walk with these two fingers, okay? So pressing down really hard. Now watch, lift this finger off, and then first finger on the first fret, Then I want you to take your middle finger, your second finger, and put it on the second fret of the bottom string. Still, same thing. You're walking back and forth like this, okay? Now, when we start to play the ukulele or any stringed instrument, I'm going to make you 2 promises, okay? I'm going to make you 2 promises, and then you guys are going to make me 1 promise, okay? I promise you that if you start to play this and you start to press down with the tips of your fingers hard on these strings, okay? Your fingers in the very beginning, I promise you, they're going to hurt, okay? They're going to hurt just a little bit when you're pressing down on the tips of your fingers. Your fingers aren't used to pressing down on these strings. So I promise you, it's going to hurt a little bit. That means you're doing it right. But if you keep going, okay, if you keep playing and you learn to press, they'll stop hurting. I promise you, they'll stop hurting. So right now, when we're first doing this exercise and pressing down on these strings, you should be pressing down really hard. And I don't know if you can see this here. Let's see. Now, do you see the little lines on my fingers? Okay. There's these 3 little lines that are on my fingers. And that's where I'm pressing down on the tips of my fingers. That means that I'm doing it right if I have those little lines. So you press down on these different frets and see if your fingers have little lines. If they do, that means you're doing it right. Okay? But I promise, in the beginning, this is going to hurt a little bit. Okay? But if you keep going, it will stop hurting. So your promise that you have to make to me is that you're not going to quit playing ukulele because your fingers hurt. That's going to stop if you keep going. So together with me, I want you to practice this. This is just getting us used to pressing down a little bit. Okay? I want you to take this hand, hold your ukulele, sit up straight, take your thumb, put it on the top, and with these, just walk. And then I want you to go like this. First finger presses down hard on the first fret. It should change the sound. If it sounds like this, then you're not pressing down hard enough. And you got to press down a little bit harder, okay? So I want you to get a sound every time you press down. Second finger goes on the second fret. Okay, then we're going to do third finger on the third fret of the very bottom string. And then pinky, the fourth finger. I know it's weird. Press down hard. Try to get a different sound in every single one. So it should sound like this. See how there's 5 different sounds? If we can get all of those, that means that we're pressing down hard enough, and that's really going to help us when we start to get into our next couple of videos, learning to play some chords. But what I want you guys to try to do right now, just this exercise, I want you to press down with your first finger, okay? And I want to only get one sound. You only want to play it one time. Ready? Like this. And then we're going to go to the next one. Press down hard. You can now lift this one up, okay? So only one finger pressing down at a time. Listen. Then we go to the next one. And the last one. And then we go back. Just like that. Pressing down hard on every single one. And see how over here with this hand, I'm still switching back and forth between these 2 fingers? I know this is a lot, but you guys got this. Okay? Watch. Try to do that with me. One more time. Ready? Okay. If you have that, I want you to then move up. So move up a string. So now you also have to move up over here. I know this is hard. This is a lot. You guys got this. Okay. We take these 4. Once we get that, we move up. And then these fingers move up as well. Okay. So that looks like this. And then we go back. And then we move up. And when we get to the last one, we take our thumb and we move it up onto the ukulele now. And then these 4 go right here. So that now sounds like this. Okay? If you can get that, that's really gonna help when we start to learn chords moving forward, because now your fingers are used to pressing down on these strings. Okay, so those are the two things. We learned the parts of the ukulele and we learned the walking exercise. Okay, so watch. What is this? This is the body, the neck, the head, the tuners, the strings, the bridge, the fretboard, that's this whole piece, and then each of these are the frets. So this is the first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, okay? And then we learned this exercise. Flat thumb on this top string, and then we're walking back and forth with these two fingers, and then pressing down hard to make a different sound on each one of these frets. And holding our ukulele like this and not like this, okay? Practice that. I really want you guys to get this down before you move on to the next video, okay? So that's it for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Good job.